Hello there, welcome back to the Aztecs. We had to do some truce breaking. Portugal was a little bit of a bastard, so we're just going to have to continue where we left off. Again, the plan is just to colonize the entirety of the area, and we're going to be working towards that. I'm also going to be working towards getting down to Leon here for the Casus Belli. They've all started colonizing, which is a very big no-no that we need to fix. And again, the goal will be to completely block off any other, well, colonists for the time being. So war again is definitely going to be a very likely cause for us. And currently, in terms of who we're war with, Western Europe, that basically sums it up. It's still going to be pretty harsh comparing to what we're going to do. But again, plan is just colonize, secure the northern coast here. Then we'll go full south. Well, get probably about here, and then we'll focus on getting this southern area in Africa under our complete control before we do anything else, which of course is going to be very, very interesting. Avignon has left a military coalition against us, so again, just load up a save, which is why a lot of things are happening. Again, I've been away now again for a very long time, so what I've basically done now is added a. I'll probably edit this in case I can't pull it off. But basically, I am going to make sure today that I have enough videos for the entire future. What I mean by that is basically the foreseeable week, which is to me the entire future. So I'll get the videos for the week ready. It'll be probably 2 each day, nothing more, nothing less. And tomorrow we'll be starting the new achievement game, which I still haven't actually decided on. I'll do that after I'm done with this one, or basically the 7 episodes of Aztecs, 8 if you count the next week. So I'll be deciding what I want to do then, and then we'll be basically going switching up between the Aztecs, sorry, not the Aztecs, the Crusader Kings, and of course the new achievement game. So we'll see what we happen upon there. For now, however, I'll continue colonizing here. If something interesting happens, I'll get back to you. I'll not actually accept peace with anyone who has a sea or has a fleet and can colonize for the time being, because it's just better being at war with them. Again, they're going to be annoying in terms of what they're going to release into my lands, but again, I think these it will be something that I can handle. I'll have to see what we're going to do with the rebels here, Cape Verde, the Azores, Madeira. I'll probably have to deal with the Portuguese patriots, but other than that, I should be fine. We'll just have to wait and see how this actually plays out. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Unrest, yeah, it's already pretty high here, which actually, again, is a very big concern. I'll probably end up in a very troublesome situation sometime in the future. Nationalism is going to slowly but surely whittle down though, so we should be fine. I'll probably have to sacrifice some military points to keep them in line, but even that should be perfectly alright at the current time. So I'll keep on colonizing, I'll keep on dealing with the little annoying bastards, and we'll see how things turn out here, and if we again make some progress or not. So far I've been slowly but surely getting rid of the amount of enemies we have. It's getting a little bit better now, a little bit better looking too. I decided to go Sweden against my better, well, will, or strategy. Norway has actually set up a colonial etiquette, and to be perfectly frank, so far I'm pretty happy with just letting them keep it. It's a one base tax province, and if I end up in a war with them, I'll just be able to take it. I'll be easily able to convert it, so I should be perfectly alright in just letting them keep that for now. It's more important just getting to the point here where I can just enclose the coastline completely, just finish it once and for all, and then we'll deal with that. We're also getting very closer to Leon. I have sent a colonist that will allow us to connect with the Leonese colony, converted everything before time runs out. Brittany does still want to have a peace deal with me, but I don't feel that is prudent or safe, to put it that way. There's no good reason to actually do that, because again, it puts me in a very bad position where I'll probably get in trouble. So Brittany, we're not going to actually have a peace deal with them as things currently stand, because again, it's not actually going to be helpful in any shape or form. Hansa, Serbia, we can accept Serbia. I'm going to keep Hansa going, because again, I don't care about that. My power projection is just going down though, because of well, not having enough rivals, among one things. And again, we're just going to keep on, again, securing coastline, if you will. That will be the main main mission that we'll be doing. Rebels still haven't been a problem. Haven't actually gotten rid of anything just yet. I'm pretty sure that I will have to harsh treatment these guys at least once, so we're just going to do that right away to keep Portugal in a fairly alright situation. But yeah, we're very close in terms of keeping everything under control. Teutons. We're not really too likely to get into war with Teutons, to be perfectly honest. Livonia or Rodrigo, not really anything we can do there, so we'll have to see here what we want to do. But Granada's making gains, Aragon's making gains, Leon's making gains, Castilla's no more, for instance, which is very, very funny. Didn't actually realise that. But for now, what I dare say is just what we're doing is just focusing on. Well, I might actually have to give Hansa a white piece. Yeah, I have to give Hansa a white piece if I want to keep my fleet. And they're up for white piece too, so that's perfectly alright. Again, it's basically just to save the fleet from taking too much damage. And again, as you can see, some ships were already about to be destroyed. It's a transport fleet, exclusively a transport fleet. Now we've already lost a fair amount of ships from that thing. So it was just my bad for not paying attention. But even so, I'm very surprised that the Hansa went to a step of actually attacking me back at home. Granada's joined a military coalition against us. I'm pretty sure that Leon is actually also part of a coalition against me, which is going to make it very interesting here once I actually go to the step of declaring war, which is pretty much now, as soon as I should have the casus belli, I dare hope. If not, I'm just going to have to fabricate a claim. Let's see. Fun thing here, I'm actually going to lose this war, though. Well, it doesn't actually matter if I lose the war. All I really want is indeed the colony. That's the most important thing here. Nothing else really. So I don't care about that. It should be, as I said, perfectly fine. I guess we'll convert the totemis to Massachusetts. I don't want to piss off someone that's a little bit more important right now. That doesn't seem like a very good idea, to be perfectly honest. I can also probably set up another colony just to speed things along here. So let us recall you and send you over there. Just finish the island to make it look prettier. I would be pretty annoyed if no one picked up this piece, for instance. But for now, yeah, we'll fabricate a claim on Leon, and then we'll declare war with the intent of taking the colony, more than anything else. I know I probably should go to a counterattack and just start conquering things in Europe, but what that's basically just going to, what's going to happen if I do that is that they're just going to start colonizing. I'm going to have to go truce breaking, so it's a lose-lose situation for me, no matter what I do, basically. But yeah, I want to just keep a very big colonial empire, so I should probably have gone, in terms of idea sets, I should probably go far more colonial, if you will. Got myself probably 2 extra colonists, some other things, but yeah. I basically went tiny colonists and then super army. Unfortunately, that's a bad that I made. I probably, again, I could probably make up for everything else at a later date, later period. So I'm not too annoyed by it. It's just very, or to be perfectly honest, I am pretty annoyed by it, but that's another story entirely. We'll have to deal with that as we go, of course. But for now, I'll learn from my mistakes, I think. Anyways, I'll continue the wars, and if anything interesting happens, I'll get back to you. Okay, this is actually interesting news. Apparently, we did lose a battle here in a 6,000 man regiment faced another 6,000 man regiment of fratricide heretics, and we lost that one. That's actually quite interesting. In a very bad way, because that means I have to deal with rebels now. And here's the fun fact. Oh, not so fun fact, I guess I should say. Leon. If I declare war on you guys, as you can see, it's going to be a very interesting enemy here. I'm probably going to have to build more ships, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to have to build ships and block the third strait here, I think. Basically. Yeah, I'm just going to have to build another fleet in place here, because again, these guys, this is a pretty big coalition here. Respect Tuscany, Bourbonnais, Burgundy, Austria, Leon, Trier, Hainaut, Hungary, Bremen, and Granada. It's going to be a very interesting war, and again, the goal is just to snatch a colony, nothing else. And I'm actually thinking of just to be perfectly honest, just burning this to the ground. Because the fact it's just come so far. And if I take it, it's just going to basically be quick enough that the guy that's supposed to get her in a year probably won't get her in time. Well, I think he will. Let's see. 105 a year. Yeah, he should get her in time. No, no worries. What am I even saying? But yeah, even so, this is going to be very annoying and very weird. So yeah, we'll see if we can actually keep people in check here. And I'm going to be very interested in seeing how Europe ranks to this. Because again, I do have a very tiny bit of voice ocean, but I don't have too much. So what could happen here is that what I'm doing will potentially throw Europe more so than myself into chaos. And it already has, to be perfectly honest. Iberia is a mess. France is just getting overrun by zealots right now. Scotland is having that issue too. And to be perfectly honest, the Europe map looks very interesting compared to a usual one. Denmark's made some reconquest. Austria hasn't actually done anything. We have a slightly big Lorraine. Brabant has become a snake. Burgundy survived, but is currently being devoured. France got beaten by Brittany and some smaller nations here. Ottomans didn't do much. Mamluks won the offensive. There's been some interesting things going on, to be perfectly honest, as I said. For now, however, our truce in Norway has ended. If this means what I think it means, then yes. We can actually snatch the Norwegian colony. Hopefully in time, though. I doubt it. It's 770. It's going to take us 1 year to just get that done. Yeah, it's going to be a very risky in terms of if we're going to make this or not. Yes, I completely forgot about you guys. The French forces that are back to serve, to protect. But yeah, I basically just have to deal with my enemies here as I see fit. I still have a lot of calls to make, don't I? Yeah. So I'll keep on colonizing and we'll see how things turn out. Poise enter military alliance with enemy Aragon. First Granadan army has already arrived, as you can see. So again, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how it all pans out in the end. It's actually a Leonese army in my lands, which is not good at all. There we go. You are done. How about you? You're done. How about you? Done, done. Place both up there. But yeah, I'm going to have to fight a war here against the Achemans. Siege of Befard is over. 1, 1, and 1. Yep. I have no idea why I didn't actually just think of fabricating claims on the enemy's provinces here, but that's my bad. Anyways, as I said, the war against Leon here will, in the end, probably just be a loss. The reason is very, very simple. I'll not be able to make peace, or I will not be able to probably attack Leon properly itself, because again, I'm at war with basically Europe. It's basically the Western continent, if you will, or the Western continents, versus the Eastern Europe. So, well, Western Europe. It's kind of weird when you have it on weird or world terms, if you will, but it's perfectly alright. We did beat the rebels here, so we're going to be able to take the French province back, which is good. But it's going to be interesting to see how this actually ends up in the end. We have a very weird, annoying Tuscan and Hungarian combined fleet here. And I'm going to be able to at least annihilate the Tuscany part, I hope. Yep. Tuscan fleet annihilated. So again, it's just going to be a very annoying... Yeah, the Granadan fleet is here, the Hungarian fleet is here. And yeah. I'm just going to be doing a lot more shuffling now, because again, I brought a lot of new parties into the war. So I did get that one fleet there, but it didn't actually help me too much, to be perfectly honest. I have another Leonese army. I have the Granadan one. So in terms of long distance play, this is probably not the best thing I've ever done. We do have that Conquest Casus Belli then on Norway, which is very, very good. Let's see. Why don't we add you guys into the fold? They have 875 settlers. So I'll be able to take it, but I won't be able to actually convert it. So what we are going to do here is just burn it, basically. It's the best thing to do. Religious unity wise, it's not beneficial for me to take it for myself. So we're just going to burn said colony to the ground. There we go. Again, we can just recolonize this one sometime later. It's not a big deal for us to lose 1 or 2 colonies that other nations have brought up for us, I dare say. So again, I do have to dodge the enemy fleet, etc., but other than that I should be fine. It's just going to be a very long drawn out affair here for some weird reason. I do not know why I have a colonist that isn't actually anywhere. I'll send you there. That was weird. But yeah, for now I'll go back to waiting. Oh, sorry, we're actually going to end it here. Time's up. I did not pay attention. That is my bad. What now? So I beat their fleet. It still has plenty of morale. Or was it the fact that my fleet is so incredibly injured that it can't actually fight? Well, it doesn't matter. We'll just have to deal with that later. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll continue this next time. Bye!